more. That was the shot he was practicing a lot in the warm-up. Hitting them perfectly into the corner. Not so easy with the pressure of the final. And the wind's picked up a little bit here, even though we're under a canopy. You get the wind kind of whipping through, and that just took that ball well long. Great smash. And that's one way to avoid any kind of defence, is to kick that back onto your own side. Oh, fantastic volleys. That was not an easy ball to bring down to the fence, and he did it very, very successfully. Oh, what a get from Blanque. Oh, he did so well to go out and collect that ball. And having Mayer on the right-hand side, you know, with a bit of extra height, it's so difficult to lob over. A couple of times there, they were decent lobs, but he managed to get back and hit a very effective defensive overhead. Great return, caught slightly off guard. What a lob. Wow, fantastic. The accuracy of these lobs, I mean, they're bouncing a few inches from that back glass, even from some really, really difficult volleys. And great change of speed there from Blanque to win that point. A slight breakdown in communication there. And there's understandably frustrated. They've set it up with a good ball down the middle and golden point, 2-all. Slightly too long. We haven't seen many missed lobs. another. What a lob again there. Half volley pick up from Blanca there, just managed to drop it a couple of inches from that back glass again. Great hands to be able to do that. Oh, Jimenez, he looked like he changed his mind there. He was setting up as if he was going to be a bit more aggressive and changed towards the fence at the last minute and just clearly mistimed that slightly. Having a lefty on that right-hand side can be a real advantage. Fantastic. Van Dekker down that line. Just enough speed to get past his opponent, but not too fast to bounce back out. Richter's had a tough job defending that. Uncharacteristic unforced error there to give a golden point. Looks like Mayer's going to take it. Oh, what a fake. Oh, excellent fake. Set that up for his partner there. Looked like he was going to hit it. So Mayo was really running as if to go outside and then hit it softly in behind him. And this game is just such high intensity from the start here. And when we talk about constant levels of concentration, you know, for them to slip, we're not talking about, you know, making 2 or 3 unforced errors in a game. We're talking about, you know, a lob that goes slightly too short, or, you know, a volley that pops up slightly too much, giving their opponents that opportunity. And that could really be the difference that, you know, wins these games or loses these games. And right now we've got fantastic both attacking and defending from, well, all 4 players on the court here. And it's a really interesting dynamic now as well, with the players being able to run outside, because before, all 4 of these players with any opportunity, they would just kick that ball out over the side fence. But suddenly what can, you know, be an attacking shot, which can be a winner earlier in the tournament, now you could actually end up losing the point on that next ball, because the players at this level are good enough to run outside and finish on that shot. And you can see you can hear the gasps of amazement from the spectators, who probably most have never actually seen someone run outside the court and play the ball in. Relatively green paddle crowd we've got here. This will, you know, speaking to some of them, this is the first live event that they've been to, and what a treat. Now with the level that we've got here, this is, you know, definitely pre-previa and previa level for World Padel Tour. Mayer to serve for the Dutch guys now. 2-3. Very hard smash there. Not a lot of kick in that. You could hear the powerful flat contact from Richter. And that's exactly what we were talking about. The change of ends there, that concentration, that lob wasn't a mistake, but it was just too short. And if it is a little bit too short, when you've got players that smash like these guys do, that's considered a mistake. good attacking there from the Dutch guys. They kind of had both players on the ropes. Managed just to force an error. That was a quick game there. A few errors from Blanque and Jimenez. Mayer and Richters will not be complaining about winning their service game so quickly. Anyone watching on the stream, and this is where live is quite different, they'll be looking at those volleys thinking, why have they made a mistake off that? But actually there's so much slice and pace on those volleys. Makes it incredibly difficult for a pair to defend. Oof, what a shot there. I thought that was going to be sailing back onto their own side, but a little hop and a backhand smash to finish. Fantastic attacking and coming forward there. And when you get all four players at net like that, the speed of the reactions and the angle of the racket face to create the opening is what's going to make the difference. And they just had the momentum with him there, Blanque did. Oh, and just out again with that lob. A couple of inches here or there. I believe that's 40-15. Great smash. Oh, look at that. He was falling back against the glass. And that's where having a lefty on your team can be so effective. There's two unforced errors off the return there from Jimenez. We haven't seen that from him. To be honest, he's been so solid with defence, and to miss a return, that he'll be frustrated with that. Oh, he nearly kicked it out even from there. Fantastic play. And when you get that momentum at net where you're attacking and you can keep it, that's where you end up winning lots of points. Oh, okay, we were frustrated there because he had that momentum. It's that feeling that you're just getting on top of your opponent. And Richters and Mayer were just kind of moving further back in the court, but luckily for them, he made a mistake. Great angle from Richter's there, and such good defending. And this is so nice to see this from good tennis players that have come to paddle and spent time training in paddle. That defense is fantastic. A lot of bite on that volley from Jimenez there, and it just went off the double glass. You know, especially from a lefty on that forehand into the corner. Not easy to turn and defend that. What, oh, incredible defense. Jimenez managed to get back for that ball, which was a very, very good volley, and still hit a lob over Mayer. He must be like 6'4", so very impressive stuff. Beating for speed on that, off that Bahada. Came away from the glass, he got his body weight behind it and absolutely went through it. Great power. Good volleying again, excellent hands. The level of defending that is on display in this match is fantastic. And if you are new to paddle or you're learning paddle, do not neglect this defense around the corner and around the glass, because it takes time to build up the confidence. It takes time to understand where the rebound will be coming out, but it's so important if you want to improve your level, and not just from a tactical perspective, but also from a confidence perspective. If you are confident defending around the glass, and you know that when that ball goes into the corner, you can play a decent ball back, it almost lightens the pressure for you, because then you know when you move forward that your back part of the game is covered essentially. So if you are learning your game, you are learning your paddle, really important to work on this defending around the corners and defending the glass for your future paddle game. The other area that we're seeing a lot in this match is those overheads, and in this match, all four players can hit fantastic, array of attacking and defensive overheads, and in this case, they're attacking from areas of the court that you would not expect them to be able to finish the point from. But again, for those learning out there, it's really important to learn the different techniques of the overheads, because there is variety. It's not the same as tennis. It's actually quite different. So taking the time to learn that area of the game as well will pay forward to your future paddle as well. And that's, the defensive smashes like the Bandeja and the Gancho, but also the attacking Vibra and topspin smashes. So we're 4-5 on serve now. Dutch guys to serve. And it really will be, are any of the players going to let up and, make a mistake or two and allow their opponents in? Because so far it's been very tight paddle from both pairs. Oh, what a smash there. He was aided by the new balls that came out this game, but that just had a little bit too much bounce on it. And you see the way he fell down afterwards. That's how much arch he was getting with his back there to get into that position. Oh, he just stepped slightly back there with the volley. Really impressive that he managed to defend that smash with a lob. The hands to be able to do that, just a slight touch on the ball over the head of his opponent. Oh, slightly too much. That's that unforced error we were talking about at the start of the game. 15-30. The serving pair will have to play some good, solid paddle for these next couple of points. Oh, what defending. Oh, and that defending paid off there, because really they had to fight to stay in that point, and then they hit a fantastic lob. Excellent concentration. This is where all this training has really paid off for them, because that's fantastic paddle. Oh, it's inside the court, he's going to get it. Oh, he was frustrated at that. He was in the right position as well. He knew what he wanted to do. Hit down to the feet of the opponent, just clip the net cord. Oh, you have to hand it to the Dutch pair there. That was some really good paddle from 15-30 down in the game to win that. Amazing athleticism on display. Defensive game was spot on. 5 games all. Unforced error there to start the game. Whoa, wow. What power. Oh, and I think he just kind of almost tripped slightly coming out of the court. Just overran it there. Went into the side fence of the other court. I think he's just going to get a little bit of water and stretch his arm out. And they've been doing so well at reaching those smashes that you can see Jimenez, he had to hit to the space as opposed to try and bounce it up, and that's where that flat smash comes in, where you hit the ball a little bit deeper on the opponent's side of the court. It stays a bit lower, but it's also faster to come back to your side, giving your opponents less time to get in position. And when you're running and you go into the fence like that, I know Richters will be feeling that. I've done that before, and that is it's pretty painful. But luckily it was on his left arm as opposed to his right shoulder, because then he'd be impacting his performance. And now we're back on court, 5-all, 15-all. And wasted no time at all there. Jimenez getting back up to the intensity he showed before. No, he wasn't keen to run outside that time. Great smash there from Blanque. Falling backwards, but just brushing up that ball to create the spin that gives it the kick. Oh, slightly wild volley, but at 40-15, probably can get away with it. He's still defending. Oh, what defense. That's fantastic defense. Woo! What an amazing shot there, Bahada, after great defense from Blanque. And it's been impressive. Even often you see with a bit of a stoppage time, players sometimes drop in their intensity or their momentum, but they've all come out playing just as they had before. And now golden point here, 5-all. And Richters will be taking this return after his injury break. Oh, what defense again. Oh, it might be too much. Oh, that's too much. Just too much by literally an inch. And he defended that corner so well. Just ever so slightly took it out. The intensity of these points is phenomenal. All four players have attacking volleys. They hit those volleys with slice, really setting the ball up, and all of them can smash. And so, you know, there really is, you know, no kind of chinks in the armour, no weaknesses here. So that, you know, if a lob does go a little bit short, that can often mean the end of the point. Haven't seen a lot of unforced errors from any of the players, and that's been the main driver of why this level has been so good. More and more people are coming to watch this game, and I recognise many of the faces from some of the national competitions that happen in this country, and this is a great experience for them to see this level in the flesh, as it were. There'll definitely be some food for thought for them when they go back home tonight, thinking how they can bring some of this incredible paddle into their games. 5-6. So effective with that. That is really not an easy shot to do, where he runs across, jumps ever so slightly, and hits a kind of side spinny bandeja soft into the corner. Hugely effective. Oh, he got right stuck in that corner. Smart thing to do is to lob from an easy ball like that. Oh, and that was another one of those where he had to jump and hit that bandeja, but just hit the net cord. His opponent there was close to the net, which gave him, you know, more chance of an error. Oh, he's got it! What amazing reactions there. Oh, just enough to go out of the court there. And there's that risk. If it doesn't quite have enough to come back to your side, it becomes a win for the opponents. What a great fake smash. That is really, really good. To be able to time that and hit it between your opponents with enough pace to go past them but still die at the back. What a level. Really, really impressive. Oh, didn't touch, he didn't touch it. Came off the fence. That is phenomenal play from both pairs there. Really, really good attacking, really good defence. And the fact that these points are going on so long is a testament to the defence there, because really, you know, these attacking smashes from both pairs is phenomenal. Golden point here, set point. Oh, right in that corner. Oh, Blanque will be really annoyed with himself there because he got a short lob, and the rest of the set he's been finishing that off, and it just hit the fence and propped up nicely for Victor's. Good shot. How lucky. Tie break, first set. Oh, and an unusual mistake off the return there. Just rushed that a little bit there to try and get it before the side glass. He didn't want that dying in the corner. This tie break will definitely be focused around concentration and who we're going to make the fewer errors. Oh, what a return. Oh, and that just hit the fence and just bounced out of his way. They both wanted that shorter lob that they were attacking, and again, if you don't hit that smash that comes back on your side or kicks well out of the court, you're at risk of being attacked yourself. That's that Bahada that Jimenez was practicing in the break and before the match. I think they called the first serve out there. Good power. And that was with the, talked earlier, the Bahada with the Bella technique. That was with the Bella technique, so you can still generate really impressive power with that shot. Still a mini break to the Dutch pair. Wow. And that's what we're talking about with the angle. Very difficult to defend. It's a real skill to be able to hit that kick smash, falling backwards in the court like that. And that's when it's its most effective at this level, because when it's on an easy ball, players often can read it, but on a ball that is going over your head and you're falling backwards and you manage to brush up the ball and kick it out, and the players can't expect that, then it gives them less and less time to run outside the court and play the ball from outside the court. So, amazing skill to have on that Tottenham smash. May will be a bit annoyed at himself there. Would probably class that as an unforced error in this at this level in this match. Oh, and another error off the return there. They've given that mini break back. Another mistake. 3 mistakes in a row. 4-2 up in the tie break now, 5-4 down. Giving themselves a little bit of work to do here, but it is still with serve, so. Great volley. And good comeback from that position as well. Not dwelling on the previous few shots, few points. Nice attacking volley into the side glass. What a lob from that position. Oh. What happened there? Did he hit himself in the shin, potentially, or cramp? Oh, I'm not quite sure. Oh, I think he got a little bit of a calf cramp. Not sure. He still managed to connect with that smash to win the point. Yeah. Set point with serve. Felt that tightness in his calf as he went for that smash. Can he hold on and finish this set off? Oh, just inside. What a bandeja off that. And the communication there telling his partner exactly where they were, and then the skill to be able to hit that soft bandeja right to the toes of his opponent at net. Six all. What defence, wow. Oh, defence in that left corner from Richter's there. That ball was only inches off the ground and he managed to get them back. 6-7. Oh, he's a little bit lucky there because he didn't mean to kick that volley so short, I don't think. And Jimenez, who's just had a little bit of a calf cramp, didn't quite have the explosivity to get to that. I think a little bit of a stretch now. 7-all. Oh, he's going to finish that. It's gone out. Oh, he was there. He was in the right position. He was in the right position, but just that ball was coming a little bit too fast. He didn't quite have time to look over and stabilise himself. Still with serve, 7-8. This is the Dutch player's first chance to take the set. Oh. Oh, great. Wow. Oh, wow. I mean, they threw everything at them there, and that defence was truly impressive. And they, even after being in such an advantageous position earlier in the point, the two Dutch players fighting tooth and nail to get back in that point. It was just a little bit too much, and that fake smash was again the weapon in that point. 8-all. Yeah, a little bit too floaty on the return and punished instantly from the net player. And for those learning paddle and wanting to improve their competition, being your service partner is really, really important role. You've got to be on your toes and looking for that ball. Oh, two Chiquitas there, followed by the lob. Oh, it's got it back. What a stretch. Wow. That is impressive. Oh, and there just wasn't quite enough space for him at the side of the court there because he was in position. Amazing retrieval from Jimenez on the previous smash to go outside the court like that. Have that speed to be able to run through the gate, but also to know where it's going. 9-all. So we're in the break at the end of the first set there, and now Jimenez is getting a little bit of physio treatment. If you missed the end of that first set, he just went for an attacking smash, and as he jumped up, he got a little bit of what looked like cramp in his calf, and understandably, he's played a lot of paddle this week. Him and his partner, they've been relatively comfortably through the draw. All their matches they won in straight sets, but that does not necessarily mean it's an easy paddle. There's been some long games in there, and with these courts where it is a little bit slow, that you know these games can be and the points can be really long and physical. As I mentioned at the beginning of the match, been really impressed with the Dutch pair of Meijer and Richters. They've played well throughout this tournament, and in the semi-finals as well. They put on a fantastic performance, and they're doing exactly the same here. Very few mistakes, excellent defence, and it should be encouraging for any of those players that are in countries where paddle is developing to see, you know, these are ex-tennis players that have learned the game of paddle, but they've actually really taken that time and trained and studied the game of paddle and have adapted fantastically. You know, they are no longer playing their tennis style on a paddle court, because as many are finding out that does not last long. Second set, Meijer to serve. And Jimenez has been seriously impressive defending in this right hand corner. Oh, and that's got away with that. Bounced off the fence just between the two players. He was going for the glass. Yeah, excellent volley. Nice mix of side spin and slice there to bring it down off that second bounce. Again, the speed of that volley is so important. And also, if you notice the depth, so many players come to paddle and they think they need to hit, you know, like the glass or the fence or the lines of the courts and hit just inside that. But actually, you're noticing that these volleys are around about the service line, maybe slightly shorter, and therefore the ball on the second bounce is dying by the back glass. And that is considered a very good paddle volley, getting that right mix of speed and depth. Another attacking volley with a lot of slice. Slightly deeper, but slightly more slice. Uncharacteristic mistake there from Richters. Oh, good reactions, good block. Oh, not fast enough reactions for that. Often a good choice if the person is close to the net to go towards the body. Great smash from Blanque there. His opponent didn't have time to exit the court. One game all, Richters to serve. Oh, going for a little bit of a trick shot off that side glass, and it can be risky. If you're watching this thinking you're going to chip and charge and run into the net, it can be a little bit risky to do so. But at this level, it can be a good way to get in behind a Chiquita. Wow, what reactions there from the net players. And just not quite enough on that smash, and Mayo is ready for it, already moving forward. Just needed to give it a little tap down over the court. 40 love. Excellent volleys again there. Good setups and then finishing. Nothing Jimenez could do. So we've just been joined by Tia Norton. Congratulations on your ladies' victory.
Yes,
and you're straight into commentating. That's dedication.
Straight into commentating. I know. Quick change. This is quick change.
Yeah. How did you find? How do you feel like you played in that final?
Yeah, I mean, we were going in. It was a tough match. We knew the opponents. We knew we had to play well, and I think we performed at the end of the day, and we got a great result. It was obviously, of course, a tough match. We did have some chances in the first set, but I think we took the chances a lot better in the second set.
Yeah, it was quite tight that first set, wasn't it? And you could feel that there was going to, at some point there might be a little bit of a slip in concentration, and well, you and Carla took advantage of that in the second and steamrolled that second set.
Yeah, I mean, the first set we got an early break, and obviously they broke back as well there, so it could have gone either way, but I think we knuckled down and focused, and yeah, got the set in the end, and it took us to victory.
Yeah, and it's been a while since I've seen you play as well, and the variety and the accuracy of your overheads was, I feel like, a big part of your attacking game there. You're hitting them so well on the cross, hitting them so well to change that direction down the line. And I know your opponent Sands on the down the line was struggling a little bit, wasn't she, with your kind of Bandeka into that corner?
Yeah, it was a bit of the I saw she was struggling a bit with the softer one coming off the side wall onto the back wall. So it was a shot I definitely focused on a lot more, and yeah, it paid off in the end for sure.
And Betts was hitting good overheads as well.
Yeah,
I mean, she's like yourself, had a good variety, and that cross court battle was nice to watch.
Yeah, it really was.
Speaking of battles, this has been a great first set and opening to the second set. Blanque to serve. Well, what a point.
Absolutely fantastic reactions from all of these players.
It seems such a fast speed, doesn't it? And I mean,
so
all
fast.
four of them, reactions at net are seriously impressive. Oof, that one was going too fast.
Straight to the body, straight to the body.
It's often the best way, isn't it, when you've got four players like this?
Yeah. Body shot's always a good one.
Oh, amazing.
Such great variety through all of these rallies. I mean, there's not one point where it's the same balls going.
No.
Drop shots, everything.
Oh, just out.
A little duck there.
Yeah.
Would have been a headshot.
It's interesting, isn't it, now that they can run outside. A bit more variety and the overheads are needed. Oh, that's going to be punished. Yeah, bounced up nicely.
Bounce came up way too high in that one.
I don't know if it was me when I was playing my match, but I felt that the court, it's quite bouncy, but also quite slow.
Yeah, we've obviously got the ball changes now every 9 and 11 games. It's definitely an advantage for the attacking opponents.
Very nice. You can see the momentum that Mayer's getting now. His intensity's picked up a little bit. You can see the importance of the start of this set. Golden point. Great pickup. Oh, he did the hard one. Did the hardest shot.
It's always the easiest shot.
Yeah. These gold points are crucial, aren't they? They can make or break a match.
I remember first when the gold points came around, I absolutely despised them.
I think they were quite unpopular, weren't they, among players and even spectators, I think.
I know tennis players coming into paddle now, they're really not fond of the gold points.
Good speed. Have they grown on you, though?
Gold points are definitely my friend now. Well, depends on the day.
Yeah.
If I'm winning more gold points, then yeah, I love them.
Really haven't seen many unforced errors, and they'll consider that an unforced error after the return of serve. Yeah, again, that mix of speed and spin on the volley.
He gets a great amount of spin on his shots. Really does die in the corner a lot.
I think the serve is just long. Oh, he's normally so good at that shot where he jumps into the middle and just kind of flicks with his wrist.
I'm always finding it interesting through these matches as well, the different languages of players.
Oh, skim the net cord and they'll take that. Yeah, they're different languages, but you know, there's kind of common communication, isn't there? I mean, the level of communication. This is what players learning paddle don't realise how much.
It's so important.
How much speaking needs to go on court.
Telling your partner where the opponents are, what sort of shots they hit, really does make a huge difference.
And obviously your partner is Spanish, so first language is not English. So it must have taken a little bit of time at the beginning to get that right.
Yeah, I mean, well, when we first started playing together, she was already very fluent in English, so definitely was a bonus for me in a sense.
Yeah.
There is definitely no Spanish that goes on in the court.
Oh, touched the net though. Yeah, momentum carried him into the net. And you notice now, because the court is a bit slow, they're hitting those fast, flat smashes, and that's often better than the kicks.
Yeah.
So they're just talking about a shot from Jimenez in the corner there, and Mayer is saying that it hit the glass, and Jimenez is saying it hit the ground. So normally this would be the call a call of the ball of the receivers, like in tennis. But Jimenez is suggesting to play a let.
Normally in this situation we do repeat the point, but at the moment it does look like a lot of confrontation going on.
Well, it's quite a tense point in the match, isn't it?
Important moment in this match.
And to go 30 love down on your serve.
Yeah, it's been close all the way throughout, so crucial moment for sure.
Ernesto's come on with his shades and his look. So they've called it out, as it is the call of the receivers, and it's love 30 now. And that's gone out as well.
Oh, it's
Great
out.
smash. Ernesto resolved that very quickly, didn't he?
Yeah.
He either was watching or...
Nice and quick.
Oh, a nice
Fantastic.
shot. You could see Blanquet just kind of stepped in the wrong direction there, opened up that gap down the line. 3 break points. He's fired up now, Mayer. 4-2 in the second set. It's a big game.
It's an important game, that is, to keep that serve. Either 3-3 or 4-2. They've definitely got the upper advantage now.
This is always the tricky one, isn't it? When you've just broken, to make sure you keep.
Yeah.
Don't relax for a second.
Got to hold that break now.
That's what he hits so well. He hits that smash so well.
He's got such great control over there. Such great control of the ball. He places it so well. Completely dies on the back glass.
Oh, that looked a bit frustrated, didn't it?
Yeah. It's not a common unforced error, that isn't.
Great defence.
That's a perfect lob into the corner. Difficult to get out of that one.
It's the only way they can really force him back is that Chiquita to the feet and then running in with a lob volley there right into the corner. Oh, God, I didn't quite reach that.
Just misses it. Just misses it. Bit of anticipation as to whether it was going to go out or not, but it didn't in the end.
Oh,
that's a risky shot to try.
Just looked a little bit of either lack of concentration or frustration there, wasn't it? They're probably feeling like they can't kind of infiltrate the defence of these guys or infiltrate them at net, I suppose. But
trying to catch them off surprise with a bit of a trick shot.
And I mean, they fully deserve to be in this position. That, setting 5-2 up. They've really just been no let up all day. You know, the intensity, both of the defence and the attacking.
Constantly. I think taking that tie break in the first set has definitely given them a bit more of an edge in the second set.
Yeah, it's pumped them up and it's just deflated their opponents ever so slightly.
It really has. Starting to see it a bit more in the score now, but let's see if they can bring it back.
And the thing with paddle is it can happen so quickly, so they do need to keep on top of this. If they let up for a bit and make just a couple of unforced errors, and you know, before they know it, they're 5-all and chasing. So,
but then again, anything can happen in paddle.
Oh, I feel like that's a tagline.
Yeah.
It's good to see so many people down for this event, particularly in the UK. We don't have a lot of, well, this is the first kind of main international event, but we don't have a lot of events that are set up for spectators here. It's quite nice. We have a DJ, we have, you know, the stands, got a little kind of booth area.
Yeah, it's really, really been set up well by the LTA. They've done a superb job over the whole of this tournament. Organisation, the respect to the players, everything.
And I think it's just a little bit of a showcase really for the rest of the LTA to kind of get themselves get into paddle a little bit more, because it's
they're starting to see the true level of paddle.
Yeah.
I think we've got a ball change going into this game now as well.
A lot of communication going on here, isn't there?
Yeah.
They've just had a change of ends, but there's clearly more that needs to be said.
More needs to be said in this potentially final game, but let's see.
Yeah, those new balls really springing off. This could be this concentration we were talking about.
Exactly that. It's a lot easier said than done. 4 balls to the match, but if you're not concentrating, then it's easily lost.
Wow, look at that kick. I mean, almost on his back glass there. Those new balls definitely helped him on that one.
Yeah. Just long as well.
Few unforced errors there. Let's see if they can, you know, keep concentrated and tight during their own service game. Because if they lose this service game, then they've got a bit of a fight on their hands.
A little bit more communication going on between the pair as well.
Wow, what defence. They're going to be fired up for every single point.
Yeah, first point of the game, and you can see what it means to them.
Yeah. Oh. He'll be annoyed at that. That's an unforced error. Needed to make them play.
Important ball that is. Oh, superb return.
Yeah. I think Richter's was expecting that to go in the net, but it just squeaked over. Oh. There's 3 errors from Blanquet in this game. 1 forced, but 2 unforced.
We've got 3 match points on our hand now.
Yeah, yeah.
And they do it in the first.
Set and match to the Dutch guys, Meyer and Richter. And well deserved, really. I mean, in this match, but throughout the tournament, they've played fantastic paddle, really.
They really have. They've shown the intensity. They've shown up to every match, and it's shown in this final match here. They were on top of it.
Now they've put so much training in recently, because I mean, this is not the same Dutch pair that we saw even a year ago in the European Championships, and you know, that work has definitely paid off. So congratulations to them.
Absolutely fantastic tournament done by the two.